Right, it's actually getting pretty scary because we are only a day away from Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Um, I'm really scared for Mike Tyson, I'm not gonna lie, but he seems ready to go. He seems like he's in a good fighting attitude, ready to do it. Being very calm all fight week, he just seems like he's got that killer mindset in him. But I don't think he wins, but I'm praying he does it though. I'm behind Mike Tyson all the way, really hoping that he is going to be able to win this fight because he's a legend of the sport, one of the greatest to ever do it. I'm really hoping he pulls through, but I'm nervous for him. I'm not going to lie, but he seems ready to go. We're going to go through some highlights at the press conference now. So yeah, let's go.
Can you expand on that? Why is he manufactured and why are you for real?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you can expand.
He's just keeping it calm and composed. Mike Tyson is not really, answering too much into questions.
And on that, I mean, can you give me?
It's just what
It's
I
just
said.
that. All right, that's cool. When you hear that, do you
There's
agree?
not really much to it. I think I have seen a few people saying on social media and stuff that people have said possibly Mike Tyson's just keeping calm and composed. He doesn't want to bring like his real proper abusive killer side out of him fight week. So he's just trying to keep it all in. That's what some people are saying. I mean, I hope he's bloody going to be able to do the job and literally decapitate Jake Paul. I really hope he does it. But yeah, I think it's a good calm attitude that Mike Tyson's got coming into this fight.
Dying, and what would you lose if you lose this fight?
Oh, to be fair though, this woman that was talking at the press conference was pretty bloody annoying because she was basically trying to make Mike Tyson admit that he'd lose the fight, but it's like, why are you even trying to do that? Why are you even trying to do that? You're, as a journalist at a press conference, you're meant to be asking them questions to hype up the fight and not trying, downgrade them and try and make them downgrade themselves and admit they're going to lose. Why would Mike do that? Mike obviously believes he's going to win this fight. Mike Tyson's not the kind of guy to ever say he'd lose a fight. He's always got full belief in himself, no matter what age he is, even though most of us think he will lose this fight, even though we are all team Mike Tyson. But he's never going to say he's going to lose a fight. He's always got full belief in himself, and he's always got that killer mindset in him no matter what. It's always deep inside of him, and it's coming back out coming into this fight.
Thank you.
I'm not going to lose.
But just you say
and
that.
And there she is. She goes again, trying to make him admit that he will lose. But why? He's not going to.
The last minute of the second.
I am not going to lose. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. So Mike Tyson giving the exact right answers here. There we go. And that's the full killer mindset coming out of Mike Tyson there. A real proper Mike Tyson answer. We love to see it, of course, from Mike Tyson. We love to see it from Mike Tyson. He just seems so calm and composed. Mike Tyson does. Mike Tyson and Shushu had a good moment as well, of course. Let's get back to Mike Tyson because this is who the video's on, of course.
How disrespected does that make you feel, and why do you think you are the underdog?
Thank you. Hey, I'm fine with everything.
We thought there was
enough being the underdog. I think Mike Tyson, he seems like he's given that attitude that he's a man on a mission this week. On Friday, he's a man on a mission. He wants to prove loads of people wrong by saying that he's too old to do this. He wants to prove them wrong, and I hope he proves me wrong. I really, really do. And he's got the exact right attitude coming to it. And why wouldn't he? It's Mike Tyson. But I think he's giving all the right answers here. Jake Paul said in the press conference he was being pretty boring, but I quite like that Mike Tyson is not playing up to how immature Jake Paul is. And I like how Mike Tyson's not playing into any of, Jake Paul's games or anything like that. I like this from Mike Tyson. He's just got that good calm, composed, cold mentality. This is exactly what we need to see from him.
Enough negativity in the world, so we were curious if you had something nice to say about one another.
God. Jake Paul just goes on it.
Well,
Yeah, Mike Tyson
getting-
not really saying anything good about him. And that, again, you know, it's fight week for Mike Tyson. You're not going to hear Mike Tyson compliment his opponents on fight week.
Booed? Wow.
Anything come to mind, Jake?
Well, I think he's going to look good in the picture when he's on the canvas and I'm standing over him.
I mean,
There's a lot of
Jake Paul. I don't get how he thinks it's going to be an absolutely massive achievement beating a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. He's acting like he's fighting prime Mike Tyson when he's not, though. If he was fighting prime Mike Tyson, Jake Paul wouldn't last 20 seconds. He would literally be dead if he fought prime Mike Tyson. Like, it would not end well for Jake Paul whatsoever.
lot of shit talk online saying you're going to kill me and it just nothing in person. It's, I don't know. It's pretty
Jake Paul's acting like Mike Tyson's too scared to say anything to him. This is what Jake Paul's acting like. He's acting like Mike Tyson's too scared to say anything to him. Mike Tyson's a former world champion. I mean, honestly, he's one of the greatest to ever do it. I don't get why Jake Paul thinks that he's trying to talk down onto Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is superior to Jake Paul. Even if Jake Paul beats him this weekend, which he probably will, Mike Tyson is superior to him. No matter what, Mike Tyson will always be superior to Jake Paul no matter what. And that is the truth.
he would be very happy.
How to beat Jake down on Friday.
He'd be very happy.
Customato, what do you think he would say of this spectacle going down on Friday?
He'd be very happy.
What do you think he would tell you about how to beat Jake Paul?
He would be very happy.
He's not giving anything away, clearly. He's not giving anything away. He's just saying that Customato would be very happy about the whole occasion. He's not saying what Customato would say of how to beat Jake Paul. Because really, this fight wouldn't happen if it was prime Mike Tyson when, you know, Customato was in Mike Tyson's corner. This fight wouldn't be happening. So in reality, Customato wouldn't, you know, give Tyson any advice because the fight would not be happening. Customato gives Mike Tyson advice on how to beat proper other killers in there, other world champions in there. That's what Customato helps Mike Tyson with, not to beat someone like Jake Paul. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's cute. You know, I fear no man, so I want him to be that old savage Mike. He says he's going to kill me. Is that what you're going to do, Mike? Because I'm ready. I want that killer. I want the hardest match possible.
Hopefully we do see that. But yeah, then at the end, I feel like Jake Paul kind of seemed a little bit agitated at the end when he was, I know, he kind of seemed pretty triggered when everyone basically said he was going to lose. So he went around trying to put bets on with everyone. He had something going on with Shushu as well.
Dumb people saying dumb predictions. I just feel bad for them. So at the end of the day, who wants to bet on it, huh? Does anyone want to bet on it? I'm shaking hands. So how much we want to bet on this? You said, Mike, how much you want to bet? He said he's good. That's what I thought. Bitch made.
Yeah, he says that to Barrios, but you know, Barrios has got something that Jake Paul wants and will never get, and that's a world title.
How much you want to bet?
Mike Tyson.
How much?
How much you?
How much?
Here, but, I mean, Goya, you know, obviously big boxer name in India, but I mean, they've been trying to hype up a fight between each other. But Goyat's he's a welterweight. What are we doing here?
As much as you're willing to lose, brother.
So okay. So I'll give you my property in India.
How much?
My property is like more than 1 million.
Oh,
be going out see what.
How much you want to bet?
How much you want to lose?
Bro, the time I spent taking a shit is how much you make in your whole life, buddy. Shut the fuck up.
No, even though, you know, Jake Paul obviously has got way more money than what Shushu has. But, you know, Bruce Carrington is what Jake Paul wants to be. You know, Bruce Carrington is one of the biggest prospects in boxing right now. He's 100% a future world champion, and people respect Bruce Carrington as a boxer. No one does Jake Paul, though. So, you know, Jake Paul was getting all a bit agitated at the end. Put his purse on the line with Katie Taylor as well. One thing I do want to talk about before I end, though, is Tony Bellu trying to... I don't know. Tony Bellu went into a bit of a rant. No one could hear him because his microphone was awful.
Mike lets you survive on Saturday night. Then Mike, I've got your next opponent to you, Jake. Jake, it is Tony Bellu.
Ariel Hawani was just trying to cut him off. Jesus Christ.
It does? Is that Tony Bellu or is it Darren Till? If Mike lets him survive on Saturday night,
I wouldn't be surprised if Netflix tried to bring Tony Bellu in here, try and hype it up with this guy, like saying that he could be Jake Paul's next opponent. But it wouldn't surprise me if Netflix could possibly try and throw money at the table for Jake Paul and Tony Bellu. Because, I mean, you know, Jake Paul would want to fight a retired boxer. Tony Bellu, in my opinion, 100%. Even at this point, I mean, Tony Bellu's not too old. He's kind of like 43, something like that. He would beat Jake Paul easily, Tony Bellu would. Tony Bellu would absolutely destroy Jake Paul. But, I mean, Jake Paul would probably believe he'd win because Tony Bellu's retired now. But Tony Bellu would still absolutely wreck Jake Paul, and it's not even a close fight. I think Netflix are trying to hype that up. I do. It would not surprise me if we see Bellu and Jake Paul, if I'm being honest. If the money's on the table, I think Bellu takes it probably. And Bellu wins the fight as well. But Bellu 100% wins the fight as well. Anyway, I'm going to end this here. Come on, Mike Tyson. Let's go.